our review video that we try to do at the end of every cruise that we on. We give our cons, well, our likes and our dislikes, our pros and our cons. If you and who want to start? I can start if you want me to. My pros: customer service, beautiful.
Love the customer service.
Love the customer service. You could walk up the hallways and it could be room attendants that not even your room attendants, and they go tell you good morning, good afternoon, how you doing. They not gonna just walk past you. It's even the cruise director. Love his energy, love his spirit. Very nice, very kind. He walked past us a couple of times and he spoke every time he walked past us. Asked us how we was doing, how we was enjoying the cruise. Our room attendant service, great. Customer service, where you go, no matter where you go. The buffet, everybody's spirits is really, really beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I could agree with those pros. That everybody's kind.
Yeah, and another thing is like for my kind, I have a front like they drinks. Like when you go on the buffet area, market buffet, mm-hmm. That's what it's called.
The marketplace.
Their drinks is watered down.
It is. They give you a lot of options, but they just be watered down.
Yeah, they give you, and it's like kiwi and tropical mango, and you expect this sweet flavor, and they give you, it's like watered down. Like if they overwater their drinks. But a lot of things to me really have been good. Like they food that I have eaten on the ship so far, whether it was the marketplace or in the cafe, had really good flavor to it. I must say that a lot of these things had a lot of good flavor to it.
I could do my pros, which is the good stuff. I love the ship. I love a lot about the ship. I love the shows. I love everything. I love everybody is so nice and so good and stuff. I love how they wait on you in the dining hall. I love all of that. I just have one kind. Is that when, say for instance, I am not a chicken, pork, or beef, or lamb eater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we pescatarian.
So I don't eat all of that. I can look at the dining hall menu and say, okay, I'm not going in there because they don't have nothing I'm going to get. But when you go to the Lido, the little
marketplace.
Marketplace is what it's called. It's the same food every day. It's nothing different. There's no options for people who are pescatarians who don't eat nothing but seafood as a meat. Eat is shrimp or fish or what have you. They just have no options for them. So I'm eating pizza and salad and French fries constantly, and after a while it takes a toll and you don't want it no more.
Well, they do have salmon, but my mom don't eat salmon. So, and tilapia, they may have it, but I'm not a tilapia because I don't really rock with tilapia like that. So I can see she may not rock with it either. But to piggyback off what she's saying, a lot of the stuff is almost the same every day. Mm-hmm. Every now and then they may have switched something
throw something in there.
They'll throw something else extra in there. But a lot of the times, a lot of stuff is the same, especially in the marketplace. Even in the cafe.
What you talking about? The dining hall?
Yeah, the dining
room. I meant to say.
Yeah, the dining room. When you go in the dining room, they'll switch up like one or two things on the menu, but everything else will be the same. So, especially for anyone who's pescatarian or vegan, your options are very limited.
Even gluten-free people.
Even gluten-free people. Your options are very limited. Now, anybody that eat pork, beef, and chicken and everything,
lamb and all that's there.
You got it. They got you. But as far as people that's pescatarian and vegan and gluten-free, your options are kind of limited. But they're not the only ones. It's just, it's just the world that we living in today that everybody has to catch up to. Everyone don't eat everything anymore. Like, so
right.
That's about it for me for right now.
Well, they touched on a lot of stuff that I was gonna touch on. My pro is like they say, the service on the ship was awesome. It was very amazing. Our room attendant, like, wow. Sometimes this is our 7th cruise, right? 7th cruise, and I want to say he's been like the best room attendant we had. I mean, he on it no matter what it is. And sometimes you be like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to call you again. He be like, no, we think we aggravating him, but the whole while, and he take care of it. So prime example, our beds on the first night was supposed to be separated, and he just told us we found them and we let him know, and he's like, no problem, by the time y'all eat dinner and come back tonight, they'll be separated.
And he was telling the truth.
Before we even went to dinner, he separated. And I don't know if a lot of people aware of this, like, my bed was hard, the mattress, and I just asked them, do they have like a cushion where it could be less hard? And by the time I went to bed that night, it was a cushion under both beds to make them a little bit more softer. So like I said, their customer service on the ship is awesome. I love the vessel. The whole ship is amazing.
It is.
Everything is just different. We was getting lost a lot. I don't even know we seen everything, but
we think we did. But
we think we
probably
didn't.
Long Beach
still be finding stuff, right? But it's a amazing ship. And my comment would be, it's something what's similar to theirs, like with the food options. The food options is like, it just, I feel like they improving, because I didn't hear like past cruises in the beginning, but I feel like they have improved. But like, you have people that's gluten free, you have people that's vegetarian, you have people that's pescatarian, and it's good to give different people those options, because you never know. Everybody that's vegan is not vegan just because, oh, it's a trend. No, some people is vegan because of their health. Some people are pescatarians because of their health. Some people are gluten free because of their health. So,
and then you have people who do it for religion reasons.
Right. So you have different people that eat different things for certain reasons. And I just feel like it's best to accommodate that. Wow, especially if we was on a short voyage for 4 days, 4 nights. Well, 4 nights, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine somebody took, like she was saying, the things she was able to eat, the fries and that. Like if somebody taking a 7, 10, how long before they get like to the point where they can't do it no more? Right. You know what I'm saying? So
true.
I do agree the food options should be more, especially in the dining room when you be on other cruises and they have the gluten-free menu for people in the dining hall. They have the vegan menu for people in the dining hall. You know, they give different options. But
and speaking of our room attendant, he did something that was so heartfelt. Basically, he knew it was my birthday, so he decorated the room. The one thing that got me is when I went to him to say thank you, his words to me was, I just wanted to put a smile on your face for your birthday. And for somebody to don't know you before one day and want to just put a smile on your face for your birthday, that's God people right there. That's God people, because he didn't have to do that. He could have just said happy birthday and kept walking. Right. He didn't have to decorate the room for me, and you know, that was love. So I appreciate him so much for doing that, because when I walked to him and literally said thank you, he was like, I just wanted to put a smile on your face for your birthday. And that was so sweet of him. Beautiful. So yeah, when I say he's the best so far, he's the best. Right. Like, he is one of the best that we had by far. So I appreciate him to the fullest. Thank you if you're watching this video. Right. And to add to that, I don't care what y'all doing in life. If you're about to go on a cruise, you're about to go to work, you're about to talk to a bill collector, just talk to God first and ask him to send his children your way, because for some reason, his children is just beautiful spirit people that you deal with. And I do that a lot. Like, no matter where we go, what we do, I just ask God to send his children. Now, sometimes we want to take it out of our hand. And it wasn't nothing.
But the first night, you could tell that was his children for the dining hall. When we was there, you know what I'm talking about? The first dining hall night. The guys that we had at the table.
Yeah.
So they were different too. They were so kind and so nice. Not saying the second night they wasn't, but you could tell
it's a big difference.
It was a big difference in energy. But we didn't know because we didn't want to eat late at night. Because when you book with them, it's like they give you your dining times, but you could switch it that first day on the ship. So I felt like, not saying the other person is not one of God's children, but their energy was just off. But that first group we had, it was like a high vibration of energy. Oh yeah, and you could also tell them what they did with y'all, so people could be aware of that as well with the situation, how they empty y'all card.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Or what would happen is I check balances all the time, and most of the time when we get on the cruise ship, my husband put his money on his card and I put mine on my card, and I had a balance of like $100 and something on my card, and he had $100 and something on his card. But when I went to check my thing, it said 0. And I don't know why I didn't go check his, and it may have all shown, but I went down to customer service, and what they done was took all of the money in the room and added it together and stuff. So evidently it probably all was all on his card. So I had to go down there and ask him about that. We got our money. But you can either, if it's best for you, husband and wife, where y'all want to just say, put this amount on the card and we just watch, what we spend together. Mm-hmm. Or you could do it separate, because we have been doing it separate, but I just told my husband, I said, we could just put it together from now on and that'll be that. But it's still that my card shows 0. But I ain't never tried going and buy anything to see if it still would have said, okay, I'm going to charge because they put your money, our money together. Mm-hmm. It wasn't nothing that was it would have been a big problem, but I felt like we should have been informed. Right. But that's what they done. But they didn't inform us, and we had to go down there and ask that. And we wound up getting a person that was so nice. He had jokes and clowning and stuff. Because when I asked him about it, he said, I can see where you spent it all at. And I said, huh? Did you see where I spent it? They talk about in the casino. I said, yeah, how I spent in the casino? I don't even gamble. I ain't spent nothing in no casino. But he was joking. And he laughing and stuff. He was just so friendly. That's why I tell y'all, they are so nice, so sweet, so friendly. They try to crack jokes and they smile and they laugh with everybody. They are so friendly on this ship.
Sometimes you just have to, in situations like that, you just have to understand it from the other side, because at the end of the day, we're all human. That's one. And 2 is technology. Technology sometimes have a mind of its own. Mm-hmm. So it's best to understand it from the other side before you just assume that they trying to get over on you. But I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself, but always just try to understand from the other side. Just act like it's you on the other side that you're talking to, and how would you want somebody to come at you if that was, if you was on the other side of that situation. So It's always just go to people with kindness. Because when you go to people with kindness, they're going to try to help y'all even more. But if you go to people with rudeness
with
attitudes, they're not going to do everything, and they go do what they going to do their job. But they ain't going to go, they're going to do the bare minimum. They're not going to go above and beyond for you. So always go to people with a kind energy, a kind heart, and just be straightforward with them. But just be, kind. Same way you don't want somebody to approach you. I'm telling y'all this because I work in customer service, and that's just how it go. Right. Honestly.
But to tag back up on something Ronnie said, even with people like when you call your bill collectors or anybody, your doctor's office or anything, before you make that phone call,
talk to God.
Pray and give it to God. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, because I witness it all the time. Before I make those type of phone calls, y'all, I always ask for a child of God, and you get the sweetest people.
Mm-hmm. It
works because you get the sweetest people. God is listening. It works. You get people who understand you and help you if you don't understand fully what's going on. They talk to you in the way they ain't talking to you crazy and stuff. They feel your pain or whatever you're going through, that they can help you with it and stuff. And they talk to you nice, they talk to you sweet. He send his people.
Mm-hmm. So this is a question I'm gonna ask to all of us, but I answer first. You can answer first. Is MSC? Do you see yourself catching any more MSC cruises in the future?
Yes, because it's an enjoyable ship, and I want to venture out on different ships and stuff. But I do see me getting on MSC again.
Okay,
I really do.
Lee?
Definitely, more than once more, like a couple of more times. God willing, I want to go on a lot of more MSCs. You know,
yes.
Even I'm gonna say MSC, Carnival, whoever, Holland America, Norwegian. I want to try everybody because I want to see what it feel like to be on each ship, to get everyone's energy and see how everybody, you know, my main thing is customer service, because if your customer service is great, a lot of things you could just be like, okay, they could fix that, but their customer service was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I could see myself on a lot more MSC ships.
Cruise,
yes. And on my side, I would say I would definitely cruise MSC again. It's a beautiful vessel, beautiful spirits, and entertainment, everything. The food may have a smaller issue, but I feel like that's something that could be fixed. Yeah. But everything, I love it. So I'm already ready to take the next MSC cruise. We don't know. Y'all may be seeing us back on it sooner than later. So I give it a thumbs up.
A big thumbs up.
Thank y'all for watching our review video on MSC Seashore. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and press that notification bell. And we'll catch y'all later on our next cruise.
So you can keep up with the most recent content.
That too.
She forgot to say that part to y'all. See, I wouldn't have forgot to say that to y'all. She forgot.
We love y'all. May God bless y'all. Thank you.
See you in the next video.
Come on, DJ, play the music.
It's a long title, son.
That's number 3. Everybody knows the answer, say yeah. Okay, everybody knows it. If you don't know the answer, you can say ciao ciao goodbye, okay? You make sure that you know this number 3. And now let's continue to our guest song number 4, numero 4. So now let's continue to our guest song number 6. Number 6. And stop. Just only the beat. Who knows the answer? Say yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they got it. See, they got it. Okay. So that is number 6. So now let's continue to our guest song number 7. So now let's continue to our name that's in song number 10. Yes, the song number 11.
This is the first trip y'all been to, and I feel so good. Corner movie having my mind is scrambled.
Right,
I forgot we was recording. I'm so sorry, y'all.
13.
12. We're on 12.
12. I'm just joking. Okay, so now let's continue to our negative song number 13. This one is very famous.
Everybody in mama know this song. Y'all better know this song, right? Everybody should know that.
14. now we are down to our last number. Guess the song number 15.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Okay, so black or white is number 5. So now for number 6. What is your answer for number 6?
Dangerous. 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 You dangerous? You dangerous?
Am I dangerous?
Yes.
Because the correct answer is dangerous. That's right. Down to our last number, number 15. Yes, the song number 15. What is your final answer?
You rock my world.
You rock my world. How about you, madam? Oh, you didn't take. You, sir? Huh? No? Yeah. Never be the same. Never be the same. Okay? So the correct answer is you rock my world.
Wait, what's the? How you do the scope? How y'all do the scope? It's just one. How many you got right?
Sum it up.
15.
That's right. You got it. I got it. Okay.
You know everybody do it different. That's why I like those. Some cruise lines be like it's 2 for 1.
All the songs are 15. Do you know that the competition is not who got the highest score? The competition is who got the lowest score. Okay, is the winner.
That's what it is. Right. It was all game.
For our third place, a big round of applause because she got 11 points. A big round of applause to Lisa. Where is Lisa? Yeah, very good, man. You got 11 points. Wow, that's a shake. In our second place, who will receive a big round of applause to Taylor. Where's Taylor? Yeah, she got 13 points. And of course, the solid Michael Jackson supporters, lover of Michael Jackson, we got 15 points. A big round of applause to Veronica. What is this? Liam and Shirley and Lisa.
I gotta go up there. I'll go out.
I would like you to pick which one of the prize you want to receive. Is it the t-shirt, the stress shirt, or the string bag? Yeah. Which one you would like to
She
pick?
go pick the shit. How much I want to bet she gonna pick the shit?
Which one? T-shirt?
Whichever one you want.
One?
She the one did it.
The shirt?
We already knew.
Okay. The shirt. Thank you so much to our winner for the Michael Jackson. They got perfect score. And now please stay here because we have a
We already knew you was gonna take this ship.
This
the
so
ship,
ladies
y'all.
and gentlemen, a big round of applause to our best dance.